It's like the other dude. I'm not going to mention the podcast that has a white baby mama of two. If you're going to date out of the race,
Huh?
just say
Who
the
got a white
no. Right, if you're going to go ahead and you're going to date a white woman, don't say because she's better than black woman. Don't say because she gave you more. It's because she has a fat ass and you like that, so you went ahead and you
Oh,
cuffed her.
you talk, man. I don't want to talk about him,
But
bro.
there's the thing, the same thing with black woman. If you want to go and date outside of your race, go ahead and do it. Get the best deal that you can. Just don't lie and say this man is better than the black man. Is because that man actually has green on his pocket and the guy that you wanted doesn't. So
I don't
That's
that
think that.
not
that's
true,
I don't think that
Fatty.
everybody. I don't think that everybody talks to everybody just based off of finances and resources. I
some people
genuinely
do.
don't. I see women, and let me tell you why. I see women that are loyal to some of the dustiest guys that I've ever seen in my entire life, and
And
that
they
is
are
just
black.
listen. I
Look
don't
at this
care.
black woman dating a dusty white
Listen,
man.
you missing it. You keep trying to make it about
I
race.
apologize. My bad.
You
I'm
keep trying to
excited.
make it about race. What I'm saying is that some people are just tied to some people. And I know some guys that got more control over their chick and he don't have nothing versus a guy that has everything and has no control over that woman whatsoever. So what I'm saying is that
Mhm.
people are not a monolith. Everybody is not a monolith. I do think that the majority of women are monogamous and that they do go with the or hypergamous and go with the best available option. I just don't want to say it just depends on where you are in life. It depends on how old you are. Like for example, I think that all women, black women, for example, get criticized a lot for not being more opportunistic when it comes to being in college. They say that white women are more opportunistic in getting with the athletes or getting with the guys that was with potential versus black women just more focused on being in love and having a lot of fun and slutting it out, right? So, it depends on it's a lot of context that's added to that. It depends on where you are in life. I think that a lot of women within the culture, once they get children and once they start to have less options, I believe that they start to open up their variety a little bit more. Like even a woman that was on the video, she was saying that because of the rejection and the lack of options that she's starting to get as she get older. So
So
I just
so
think it's where it depends on where you are in your life, and when you get in less motion, then you start to get a little bit more resourceful.
I
so
think
why
that a
don't you
lot of black women don't date outside their race because the other races aren't really checking for them like black men are.
Because of
Black
what?
I think black men are more thirsty compared to other races, so they're not going to veer off because they're not getting attention from the white men. They're not getting attention from other races like black
Mm.
men.
You think thirsty
So,
in general
and
or
women
I
don't
thirsty?
think white guys like black women
you said
more
what?
than I think white guys like black women more
The
than
fuck, not to date or marry that
I
majority
don't
wise.
know. I don't
I don't
know.
think
and the
it's
thing
a
is
majority wise.
I see
White
black
women
women
don't
get
want them.
and,
Mhm.
and the thing is, why don't you see this black woman dating the
they
white
just
guy?
don't want a certain kind of black woman. They like the more petite, keep
Why,
their
And
weight in
that's
check.
if
so
most women
Yeah,
are
I'll
that's
obese,
be
true.
honest about that.
if
so
most
why
They
women
don't
don't
are
like the
you?
obese,
big ones.
if
That's all
most
men.
women are obese, that's a small percentage of women. So a lot of white men ain't checking for majority of black women. Then that's the
So
But
No,
case.
because
that's
a
not.
majority of
But
them
I
are
don't think it's
overweight, though.
because I think Molly is right on that. A lot of it also is because what 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 we look at is great a lot of times within a culture is not great to them, and they do not like big women.
They
Mhm.
don't.
Or ghetto
and the
or
thing,
And
ratchet.
I'll go so as far as a lot of times, the white women that we accept are bigger.
I
And
I
those
don't
are the
agree with
ones
you.
that they not necessarily checking for within their
Uh,
community. Now, I'm not saying that they don't get
True.
some big ones too, but what I'm saying is their preference is completely different than our preference. They'll take a flat back with a thin wrist versus, you know what I'm saying,
But
the
Anton, the thing is,
I don't know. I watch my
most
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I watch My 600 Pound Life, and they always have a spouse.
Yes.
They are not. If
I'm
they
just,
not with them for the love, they need a
I'm
place
just,
to stay. That's a
Wow.
pookie, Anton. You want to know what a pookie is? That's a
No,
pookie. They don't
People
love them
just be
on
trying to be
TV.
on TV, man.
you're
Y'all
I'm
don't
just
really
saying,
believe in these type of
we see
shows.
a lot of fat women are married.
That's a.
I'm
But the point
The
is, they supposed to do it because they really find the love. Those men typically are
Mhm.
with those overweight women because
So
they
they
need a
trying to be
place
on
to
men
TV.
live.
be overweight
so
as fuck too.
yeah,
I'm confused.
but that's the thing, right? There is a myth that white men don't date fat women because most women white are fat too.
thank you.
I'm
They have
not
But at least
saying
she's
that they
white.
don't.
I,
I'm
I
not saying
agree,
that they
Patty.
don't
No, no,
Go
though.
to
no.
So
Walmart. Go to
again,
Walmart
y'all,
and
Not
see.
as fat
words
compared.
mean things.
Hmm?
Nobody said that they
Echo,
didn't.
stop.
I said what their preference is. They prefer the women that they idolize, the ones
Hmm?
that they look at on TV, the ones that they always looking at in Playboy, got a huge rack and a
Hmm?
flat ass a lot of times, and they wrists are skinny as hell. Now
Yes.
we used to look at the checks inside of the Jet magazine, and
I'm
they
not watching.
super curvy, and you know what I'm saying. And now we used to say that they big boned it, but now they a little bit different.
But if you go to Walmart, you are going to see all these white men with women literally obese, and
Are you
Correct,
at
because a lot
Walmart
of times
too?
that's
You
what
have
they
a
can
Walmart
get.
over there?
And again, it's not.
that's what they can get. Yes, the average
Listen,
woman
There
will
are
get.
more
listen.
Or
So you
overweight
wait,
women.
wait. Are you telling me that these guys that are with these women that are obese don't prefer a woman that is slim and trim?
Yes, they prefer, but
That's all I said.
it's about
maybe she had a
no,
child
it's
and got
about
and gained
choosing.
weight.
Like white men are not into black woman. They actually want to be with them physically. Is the
They want
rest
to have
of it?
sex with them.
Yeah, yeah. Is the rest of it that I am not able to talk, allowed to talk because I'm on the other side of the ocean. But
Huh?
Huh?
yes, I can't. But if you actually look at these black women and you think they are into white men, why they don't date the white guy on Best Buy that is working there putting TVs on? They don't like those guys.
Most
They
black
don't.
women don't like white guys like that, but
And as long as he's not the
well,
supervisor of Best Buy, if he's the CEO of Best Buy, he gets everything that he wants. Because once again, it's not about race.
I
mm,
thought
Most
black women
And
would
black
date
guys
and
more white
for
women
black
then.
women like
and
that.
the women that you'll sleep with, it's not necessarily
It's not the
always
same. Yes, that's fair.
it's not
Yeah.
Yeah,
always the woman that you're gonna marry. So
Yes.
exactly. That's what I said. Yeah. White men ain't
Uh,
checking for black women like that as often. So I think
Q
black women stick with what they're familiar with. Black men.
Q
I
when you
think
said
white men will
black men aren't checking for
check.
black women either. So what do they do? Like,
I think white men I
That's
think
okay.
white men will check for black women more if they carry themselves in a way that, the white man prefer. A lot of these black girls just don't have, that aura that a white man is looking for if he was to date a black woman.
Yes.
no,
If
So
let me add let me fix that statement for you. They got badass attitudes.
yeah, if you
yeah, I
move
was
like
trying to
Candace
say what
They
I
Owens,
was
got
saying.
badass attitudes. That is the
They
biggest
want to be like
problem.
sexy red.
if
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
was trying to
no.
say it what I was saying it, but yeah.
They black women.
And Megan Thee Stallions.
Most black women have bad ass attitudes, and you can't
Yeah,
tell them. You
they
can't
don't
tell
want
them
the
nothing.
loud walking
yeah,
around screaming. Period.
but Anton, if you date
Don't
white
white men
woman, you
don't
know
want
that
that.
white woman will not get you on the front end, but will get you on the back end way
I
dirtier than
agree. I think
Yeah,
that, but
but black women do that
that's what
too,
most of the
though.
time. That's what most of the time make white women more resourceful than y'all. Is
so
that white women are much better chameleons. They're much better chameleons than y'all, and they
Yeah, they
know how
are.
to play the game more effectively. Y'all ain't changing for
they know how to
nothing
be
to nobody.
quiet.
Oh
so
yeah, and they know how to make the adjustment as soon as they get divorced from the man that they was with. Somehow, some way, they turn back into their
Yeah,
femininity. White
so
women are
They
very
play
much
that
more
role.
resourceful than black women when it comes to finessing and getting into the bag and get to the man that they want. So
but both
yeah,
races do the same.
They
A
do.
white man will consider a woman that moves like Candace Owens to be his wife because she's kind of whitewashed, and a
Hmm.
black woman will look at a guy like Travis Kelsey the Taylor Swift boyfriend that was with the bad girl because he's blackwash, because he has the fade and he actually looks like Tyrone, even though he's a little bit white. It's literally the same thing. We have the same type of behavior. We're just trying to turn chocolate into white chocolate and black chocolate into white chocolate. That's the only thing we do. Look at all these black women that don't like white men. Saw Travis Kelsey. Oh my God, look at him because he moves like a brother, because he actually represents what the brother is. And look at Melly smiling. She was like, like she knows what's up.
That's all it takes for black women, though. If a white man do something similar that's relatable to the black community, then they all of a sudden like this white man. He's a part of the culture. So all it takes is for a white man to do something hip hop or something that the black community feel like is a part of the culture. Then it's, oh, he's invited to the cookout. Oh, do he need a wife?
I don't know
So
about
it
that
don't
though,
take much.
Ava. I don't know because y'all will fuck Matthew McConaughey, y'all fuck Brad Pitt, y'all take all of them.
Not Brad.
Yeah, I mean, a black woman would take all of them. Yeah, but
Got money.
Y'all
That's
fuck,
why
y'all
the
fuck
black
Matthew
women
McConaughey.
sell.
Maybe you
Maybe-
won't take it. Maybe
yeah,
you
but
won't take
those are,
Jim
but
Carrey.
those are somebody's Anton. Those people hold they name hold weight. So of course, a black woman will fuck Matthew.
No.
Or they'll
I'm
fuck
using them
Macaulay
as a
Culkin too.
prototype. I'm using y'all will take. Listen, y'all take the finance bro. Y'all fuck with him.
I don't think they would, Anton. If Matthew
The finance
McConaughey,
bro, they wouldn't fuck with finance bro.
Finance, bro.
who is finance bro?
Who's that?
Oh, that's just a term of like certain guys that's on.
Like
Oh.
a day trader.
Y'all don't know who
grand,
finance bro is on?
like the grand something.
Well, I understand
dude.
if Fatty don't know what a finance bro is because
I don't
he's
know
not
what that is.
from here. You don't know what a finance bro is?
No, I
Like a
follow
day
Grant
trader,
Stefan
Anton?
or whatever the name is, and the guy on real estate, the white dude that has a bunch of property that walks around like funny. He's like a 32.
Grant Cardone.
No, he's Mike something, I guess. I don't remember
Oh.
the name. But those
I
dudes
just think
would
black
not be.
women gotta.
Those dudes will not be
If you
physically
want to
attractive.
be,
Even Matthew McConaughey, if he was a cashier on Walmart, this woman will not look at him twice.
Matthew McConaughey?
Yes, if
I'm
this
not,
woman
I'm
saw him
not
as a
about to, I'm not
cashier,
about to go into another man's deep.
I don't think they would, Anton.
I agree. Matthew McConaughey didn't have money. Black girls ain't looking his way. Let's just be honest. They're not gonna look his
if he
way.
didn't have money,
Yeah, but did
You said
y'all
if he
see
didn't
Travis Kelce when he had the fade and then he got rid of the beard and he looked like a total hillbilly, like completely different.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
Mhm.
he looked like a redneck. He was code switching. If he has a white girlfriend, he moves certain way.
yeah,
If he has a black girlfriend, he moves a different way.
he definitely code switched. He changed himself based upon the person he was with. He's with, and
None of this
that's crazy.
none of this is fucking relevant because I seen y'all dissing Travis Hunter just last week.
Because he doesn't like them
Who's that?
anymore.
you don't look.
All y'all said that he was ugly as fuck and y'all wouldn't fuck with him and all of this. So
He's not
none of this
attractive.
is relevant. Like
He's not
none of this
attractive.
conversation is really relevant because
It is
it
relevant.
really don't matter whether you black or white based off of the argument that y'all saying because y'all saying that y'all not fucking with somebody unless they got money or he, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all, it don't
No,
matter if you black
because-
or white because the black guy that's a fucking superstar. Y'all said y'all wouldn't fuck with him because he was.
No, just
He
because
wasn't.
you
Y'all,
say that,
wait, y'all had the same sentiment as his fiance, and y'all was saying that he wasn't y'all type.
And you know what's funny, Anton? You literally
Just
said that
because
it's
we
green
say
over
no,
black, but when I said it, they talked. Now you said it, they're
No.
quiet.
just because we say he's not attractive, don't mean other women are going. A lot of women are into men because of their resources. So a lot of women are going to be interested in Travis Hunter because of his resources. Just
No, not
because
Travis
But
Hunter.
you're missing a point. You're missing a point.
that was
He's the
our point
Taylor
last
Swift guy.
week, though.
No, he's the
That was
Taylor
not-
Swift
no,
guy,
no,
the
not
Travis something.
You're missing a point. The point is that y'all don't give a fuck about you. Y'all don't give a fuck about him. Y'all put them all in the same category.
We all didn't. We all
Y'all treat them all. Y'all treat them all the same.
I actually think that women are
Cool.
sexually attracted to the Travis Kelsey dude.
Travis Kelce looks better than Travis Hunter. in
And
my
that's
eyes.
the thing. And
I
I
don't
think that's
find
the
either
genuine
one
desire.
attractive.
If
Women would like Travis Hunter if he was out of prison and rapping with some tattoos on his face. Then they would find him attractive because
Would
he
you?
looks like the average black guy. I don't get like
No, he
I
doesn't.
don't think
He
that
has
he's
no
ugly
chin.
personally, but I think it's because he's not super ratchet and thugged out.
Women
The black
fuck.
women is
Women will fuck for the
overlooking him.
clout. They will fuck
They
for the
would still
clout.
mess with Travis Hunter though, because he got money. They
They will
messed with
nah,
Flavor
nah,
Flav.
it ain't even got
And
nothing to
because
do
his
with it.
girlfriend is mixed, they would do it to be
No, it
petty because
don't
he
even
got
have.
two.
Listen, I
Lil
think
Wayne
y'all get.
ugly.
I think that
Flavor
Fatty,
ugly. They're still
where
going for that.
Fatty is wrong on this situation is he's giving y'all. He's giving women too much credit for only busting it down for money. Women will bust
Yeah.
it down for clout.
Yeah.
Of course, we
No,
know that.
no.
Yes, just
No, I agree
for the
with you.
clout.
They will bust out
Also,
for a
people
glass of
money,
water at
so they also
McDonald's.
wanna
If they like
allow
you,
it.
they're
That's a
going.
fact. That's a
So
fact.
I think that y'all get, not y'all, but women in general are getting too much credit as far as their
Right.
preferences. I think that they'll do it. It just depends on who he is, where he is at life, and how much visibility they're gonna get as a result of it.
So, but you
Yeah,
agree
but
with me? They will literally bust it down for a glass of water in a McDonald's if they like the guy, which usually is the black guys, and they will ask for extra and make a man pay premium if he's a white guy because he's not their type, right, Melly?
Some black girls would.